Good morning and welcome back. Episode 2. Didn't want to put the pressure on myself and I did automatically. I said, you know what, fuck it, let's just get it out of the way on a Monday. So pretty much today we'll run through a full day of eating and then we will also go over my push session, I guess. Just went and got a coffee. Got a bit of a cold brew number from the servo this morning. Just made it, 2 espresso shots, a bit of water. Easy. One of the best things you can do, especially as summer does creep up. It's going to get delicious, but we'll get back, finish up this walk and get me a 1 in. Ooh, so we are back. Finished the coffee, supplements to go in. Already had my morning, well, this is still morning, but like my AM subs where I have it on an empty stomach. So in the morning, what I do is I will have 500 mils of water when I wake up. I then do another 300 mils of water with 15 ml apple cider vinegar, 10 mils lemon juice, and then I do 5 grams glutamine, 5 grams creatine, and 2 grams NAC, and 2.5 grams of L-carnitine. So I'll do those all fasted. Then obviously you see me on the walk, get the coffee, come back, do about 2Ks, 2 and a bit. I don't know how many I did this morning, 2.5. Come back, then I fill up a water bottle to get at least another litre in before training, get the meal 1 in, and then obviously just like my capsule supplements that sort of need to go with food. So meal 1 is very simple. It's chicken, rice, green veg. So it's 100 grams of white rice, 200 grams chicken, 150 grams of green veg. I just get the packet, the frozen packet, to chuck in the microwave, just to keep that fiber content up. Supplementation, so what you'll see here is 5,000 IUs of vitamin D, 2 capsules of omega-3, and then 400 milligrams of NMN. So NMN's probably been one of my saviors. It's probably one of the good one of the supplements that we found that's been really good. So it helps with what is called NAD+. So NAD+ in your system, if you run out of NAD+, you actually die. So it's just to give it a little bit of boost from that. We found as soon as I put it in from running blood tests that my testosterone almost went up like 250 points or something like that. So we got to do another test just to ensure that it wasn't just a fluke that it's gone up that much. So we're going to run a blood test, I think in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, when I've like started to move into a deficit. Because if it's still holding really, really well, we may be on a natural gold mine here, which will be really good. With all the meals, sodium is 1 gram of sea salt per meal, and 1 gram of hard or low salt per meal, which is a potassium-based salt, just an easier way to get electrolytes in. So while I sit here and eat this, probably watch a YouTube video, maybe just start running through my Monday, so just setting up all my tasks for the day. And then once this is finished, the water, we'll get the car, head to the gym. Okay, one of the other things I did forget to mention was I had 20 grams of dark chocolate in that last meal as well. So you would have seen a little screenshot of the app up there, but intra-workout as well. I'm not going to go over this at the gym. Grab it out of the fridge there. Intra-workout. It is 100 grams of pomegranate juice, 200 grams of coconut water, and also 14 grams of EAA, which is like a serve and a half of EAAs. The EAAs that I do use are, because people always want to know this stuff. Oh, it's going dark. Superhuman Intra. It's by Alpha Lion. I just wanted a flavour that was good, and it's like grape flavour, and it's actually grape watermelon, and I'm a sucker for grape. I'm a sucker. All right, car chat. So, pretty much we're here. We're going to go in for push. Fucked that up. But I'll do what I did last week, and I'll put the little clips up here in this dead space, but last week I fucked up. I missed an exercise. I think I did the single arm lumbar row and I didn't put it in because I forgot to mention it when I did this portion of the video, but I should be able to go through this. I'm expecting to progress in most of these lifts today. We're just going to have to wait and see. There still is room for progression. I know prep started, but you know, I feel like you don't really see that decline for a hot minute. So if you can progress in a prep as quickly and as often as you can at the start, just hold it, because you will retain a little bit of muscle. If not retain, put on a little bit of muscle. You won't put on much. But there is, you know, the idea of the training in that progression is get to a good sticking point to be able to retain muscle. But to start off, we'll start with a reverse pec deck into hammer strength isolateral shoulder press, then into a incline fly variation. So whether that's the max pump or the 30-degree incline. Then it will be into the flex fitness chest press, then into a side lateral variation. I think it's on the Pro Flex standing lateral. Then we will go into triceps and then biceps. I think that's it. 7 exercises. Yeah, that checks out. But yeah, we're going to go in, get after it, and see you there.
Posso fazer, só lamento, não vou fazer nada. Me desculpa se tá apaixonada, mas com você eu sou petit rala.
Alright, training done. Post-workout meal is 200 grams chicken, 100 grams pineapple, and 65 grams of rice, uncooked weight. So, obviously macros will be up on the screen. We'll hammer this down, obviously punch out a whole bunch of work, and then see you at the next meal. Alright, next meal on the agenda. We've got 200 grams of lean steak, 50 grams of uncooked weight rice, and we've also got 20 grams of dark chocolate. Usually this meal would also have capsicum in it, but I went to the shops yesterday and all the capsicum just looked like shit, so I didn't get any. So I'll miss out on it today, but then I'm going to add it in tomorrow and we should be sweet. So we've got 2 more meals to go, and then we should be sweet. It's time now, 2 o'clock. So I probably won't have the next meal till about 5:30ish, and then last meal of the day will probably be around that like 8:30 mark. All right, in between clients at work here. So next meal, got to be quick, got to get it down in a decent amount of time. It is 200 grams of extra lean beef mince, 50 grams of uncooked weight rice, some greens at 150 grams, and 1 whole egg. I'm going to smash it and see you at the next one. If it ain't vintage of one of these videos, or just a full day of eating for me in general, to finish the meal without recording, I don't know what is, but here it is. Last meal. So it is 100 grams banana, 50 grams mango, 100 grams strawberries, 30 grams of whey protein, blend it up, drink it, and then that's my last meal for the day. And then I get into bed. Well, I'll trot around a little bit in the house just to digest it, then I get into bed. As you can probably tell by my indigestion right now that I probably finished it way too quick. I've also found that drinking it with a straw bloats me, which makes sense because I'm like inhaling more air, I reckon. But that's pretty much the full day of eating. Total macros will be up here again, just for the day. I'm doing the same thing every day. What's going to happen with these meals is until Michael fully takes over and thinks that health needs to become a priority, what is going to happen is I'm just going to be pulling carbs from each meal slowly over time, and then we'll go from there. But nonetheless, I was about to say if you do have any questions, because that's what I say at the end of a check-in. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe, all that shenanigans. And I guess I will catch you on the next one. Peace.